No, nothing. Didn't know about Scotland. First thing I knew was going over at 5 in the morning, already daylight. I don't know what month, going over this fantastic steel bridge, Forth Bridge. Oh, it really struck me as something called, well, when a little child looks up and he feels the different train going slower and clicking, clacking over the joined rails, and things like that. It stuck with me the rest of my life. Yeah, definitely.
But you weren't born in Aberdeen?
No, in Vienna, Austria, 1930. Here's another dialect, you see. It'll confuse people. How the hell does he speak Scottish?
But this... So you were born in Vienna, 1930, and what took you to Aberdeen?
We had no option as refugees to go where you're told. Don't know if it's in the book or not. The day that Austria became annexed to Germany, there were such fantastic goings on. And I ventured out in the street to go and get milk, and I think I put half a day before I got back home, because I got involved in the proceedings. If it was any fun being done, and music, and sweets being given away, well, why shouldn't I? Why should I be different? I'd seen it all, what was happening there. We were spat on, I was shot with an air pistol in the knee, all sorts. We were lucky we got away with our lives. But we did have some good friends. In fact, one of the Christian ladies where we lived in this Czech-owned house, because Czechoslovakia hadn't been invaded then, and we lived in a couple of rooms, and the SS came round, just as they came round to take away what they could, and this Austrian woman, she laid into them, and you know, they told her, well, soon we'll come back, we'll take you outside and we will shoot you, they told this Christian woman. But then we upped and off. And my aunt's running down the platform, chasing the train, shouting, you must be crazy to go away, what can they do to us? So my father shouted back, I remember clearly, even at that young age, well, you've forgotten, I've been in Dachau, where they knocked 5 of my teeth out and he came home less 3 stone. He's been back, but I've never gone back. I don't want to go back. My home is in Scotland. That's how I look at it. I went to Ferryhill School. I assume mixed with the other boys and girls, because the girls used to think I was quite unique. He comes from there, he speaks German, but I had to make it clear, and the teacher and the headmaster used to make it clear if I had any problems with that I could speak German. Well, you must be a German. We don't like the Germans. So the headmaster, I had quite a brush one day. I think it's in the books. A boy called Leslie Stronach, Stronach, Stronach. Now, he later became a mate on a trawler and he big so, but I used to keep out of his way then. He was huge, about 18 stone. He always was big, and we had a good old fight, blood everywhere. And the Reverend Stevens came to the school to kick up hell, because I'd been really rough. I was a tiny thing in comparison to this Leslie boy, but he could not grasp why I could speak German. So the headmaster used to tell them, well, we're in Scotland, but we speak English. Yeah. Oh, I used to walk past, and then I saw they had the chain on 2 doors. I could hear somebody working away, and it was something they were doing to the ceiling or to a wall.
So it was you saw the work underway?
Yeah. And I saw all the old adverts of the shows which had been, I think it's been shot over 40 years, wasn't it?
Around about 50.
Yeah, well, it was the film industry and gambling and all that that paid to the theatre. But as I said, I used to go up every Saturday, unless I was away somewhere, and you know, that's where I developed love for the theatre. We had some beautiful shows on there. Beautiful shows.
Interesting. So
I'd like to go to Aberdeen for the play, but don't misunderstand. I'd need a limo and pink champagne and a break in the journey.